We love hip hop.
They're looking to ban TikTok as far as
like. You sure you want to do?
My bad. The Senate. They're looking for a Senate ruling on banning TikTok in the United States. Okay. Right now, a bill has been passed by the state, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not completely up on American politics like that, but a bill has been passed, and now they just have to pass it through the Senate. And if it passes through the Senate, then if what's his name, Joe Biden signs off on it, then no more TikTok. Okay. The beef is that the company that owns it, which is like a Chinese company, and I'll pull up an article so I can get the exact name of the company. They don't want that company owning TikTok because they're afraid of them taking the information and then using it.
Yes.
Which,
they do.
Yes, they do it with Facebook and everything, right?
Yeah.
But that specific company that owns TikTok, because of it being a Chinese company, and then they feel that some of the Chinese government has invested interest in that specific company, they don't want that company owning it. Now, what their stipulation is, if you sell it to another company, then you're clear sailing. But that's what the struggle is right now, is to get the TikTok owners to sell their company.
And to an American.
And apparently this is not precedent. This has already happened with the Grindr app. For the people who none of us have been on Grindr over here, but that's like the gay app, right? And listen, the reason I know this, I'm going to have to give a lot of disclaimers, is because I can know about social media, okay? My bad for the cursing. Right? I can just see the comments now.
I was waiting for it. I was thinking about the Redditors being like, yeah, Friday.
The Redditors are on the way, right?
He said Grindr and everybody just got
I was like, whoa.
It just flew
I
over
just felt my
everybody's head.
body. I feel my whole energy just gets sucked right out. Pause. I was just like, nah.
No.
But go ahead.
Okay, so they did that. And also I heard it on another podcast. That's the only reason I know this. I heard it on another podcast.
I hear you. Right? Continue, brother.
A friend told me.
This is getting weird.
I found out from a friend. That's right.
No, I listened to...
Continue, brother.
I listened to the Higher Learning podcast, okay, just to give you guys, all right, with Van Lathan and Rachel and Lindsay. They had an expert, a social media expert on there breaking it down. Right? And she was explaining that happened with Grindr like 3 years ago or something like that.
Okay.
And and I guess they were owned by a Chinese company. They forced them to sell it to an American. So they're doing the same thing right now with TikTok. But TikTok, the owners of TikTok ain't trying to sell that.
No. So they're gonna pass the bill.
Well, Biden says he's willing, if it comes across his table, he'll sign it.
Yeah, but he's gonna sign it because it's not only about the spying side of things. It's about the election coming up, and you know what I mean. That's the best way for like the younger generation who can vote. They can get their point across now through TikTok in America. Not to vote for Biden. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that is another avenue for them to like stop it. You know what I mean? Because of the election coming up, and they can get like a lot of hate now is on TikTok too. And a lot of truth is being told on TikTok. And that government in America don't want you to know the truth. That's what I feel, you know? So they're going to ban that from the kids because look at it. It's for American TikTok. All it is dancing, hip hop, and everything else. If you go to the Asian hip hop, the Chinaman them, it's learning, education, math, and they're breaking it down. Kids are, you know what I'm saying? It's another level. So, you know, it's deep. Right? So they're not going to sell it. They're just going to get banned.
Yeah, the company's called ByteDance.
Yeah, I have it here. ByteDance, Chinese internet technology company headquartered in Beijing. Founded by, sorry if I don't pronounce this right, Zhang Yiming, Liang Wubu, and a team of others in 2012. They developed TikTok and another thing called Douyin.
That's their thing.
Right?
Only they have it. They have their own Google.
Now, the thing is, if this like let's say this bill passes into a law, okay, and like ByteDance doesn't bite, right? They're like, okay, well, no more TikTok in the US. How do you guys think that will affect us? Because not just us, but like the music industry has been striving off of TikTok for the last, I don't know how many years, fam.
Yo, why would they sell though? their net worth is $275 billion.
They're not selling nothing.
Unless they wouldn't sell unless they're getting more than their net worth. No?
Yeah.
And they've already got all the information they wanted from the Americans.
Yeah.
It's been already done. They already know everything about them. You know what I mean?
Also, can we take into account that these other apps been taking our information forever too? It's not like TikTok's the only one.
Yeah. And they're selling your information. Right?
Yes.
So,
but I think how
scary.
The reason why they're looking at banning TikTok is because it kind of seems like foreign interference and
that's what it
almost like propaganda control outside of America's control. They don't mind their own propaganda. They got Mark Zuckerberg. I'm sure, he donates, whatever. But when you have something that you can't control, distributing information that you can't control, as like if you run a country, that is a little bit like destabilizing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can totally understand. By the way, Trump also wanted to
take TikTok away long time.
So this isn't a unique idea. He already seen the play. You know what I'm saying?
And now Biden's going to sign off on it because he doesn't want them to not vote for him because they're going to be stealing the election, right?
Yeah, but also it's on the flip side, just to get into Americans' business for a quick second.
Yeah,
he doesn't have a high approval rating with the youths. So taking TikTok away is not going to make it any better.
It's going to make it worse.
And also, I'll be real, the new government, like for the new generation coming into the government, they're not pro-Israel. I'm just being real. The government that's coming up now is not. It's not American.
Yeah.
So they're not pro-Israel. So what's happening is they got to cut that because a lot of anti-Semitic, right, things can be pushed across in the narrative of TikTok.
Through TikTok, Right?
So they gotta ban it because there's so many times I see Trump pop up and he's just dissing Biden. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow, I believe this guy. Click, I like this. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm a young
share this real.
Yeah, like right. And then after like the younger kids are coming up, they're like, yo, Trump, they're mega.
There's a lot of more Trump support. Like this time around in 2024, the temperature is different when I watch American stuff, man.
Yo, it used to be not cool to like Trump. Like you were literally labeled a racist. Blah.
Yes.
Like, you know how many arguments I had to get into because like I rock with Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I still rock with Trump, bro. Even now more than ever compared to Biden, bro.
Trump.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's like kind of cool to be like a little more edgy and like right wing leaning and traditional as opposed because you see the alternatives like what you want like Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, or you want Trump who like you know what I'm saying stands on business,
stands on business like crazy.
Like crazy.
No, there's a movement starting right now. I'm starting to see like not just like the Brett Coopers of the world and like the white people. I'm talking like academics, who else who are Black people,
Candace
Black
Owens.
creators. Candace Owens
is my girl. I love
Candace Owens. They've always looked at her as like the coon. She's been on there as a infiltrator, but like people who we like are like, oh, that Trump guy's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be dangerous.
It's dangerous. And that's why they're like, let's ban this TikTok thing because he was supposed to do it. So we'll look like we're doing something, but really the kids are going to hate Biden now when he signs off on it. He's going to get no more votes.
But I like that they're shaking the narrative of like, you know how back in the day it was always like if you're Black you have to vote Democrat, you know what I'm saying? Like that was like the Democrat Party relied on
the Black vote
because they're like, well, you can't vote Republican because they're racist, blah blah, not knowing like the history and stuff.
But really it's a Democrat.
Those are the ones you got to be more afraid of, the ones who are nice in your face and then
behind your back. At least Trump's telling you like, hey, I like fat pom-poms.
Build a wall.
You know what I mean? Build a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that idea is not so bad now neither, right? Now that everybody's having a arguing about a migrant crisis, right?
They have an issue, bro. He only said he needs a wall because there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like
they called him a whole racist for that,
right? And Biden just opened up the border the other day. Just anybody can come on in.
That's so funny. The first thing that like I really heard Trump when he started jumping into politics, he's like, "We build a wall," and everybody was like, "That's racist." No, I kind of need a wall.
We need a wall now.
Kind of need a wall.
That's crazy.
And he was never like anti-immigration. He was just like, we want people here legally, not illegally. You know, like he was just being real with it. Like,
no man.
That was a decent Trump. I've been working on that.
Impression is sick. Dope. This is spot on. Dope. That was dope.
Fake news.
Yeah,
but like, if they take away TikTok, I feel like it's going to affect us as a whole, fam.
No,
I think it might be positive.
Hits get made off of TikTok.
Now they're gonna start stepping it up, make some real music because it's only music for TikTok.
Living off TikTok.
Yeah,
It's only music for TikTok. When you hear it in a real speaker, it sounds this small.
or you don't like the rest of the song.
Yeah, the song sucks.
That's happened so many times. I'm like, damn, I guess I only like the 8-second
The
snippet.
8 seconds,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay, I guess there's alternatives for musicians or people in the music industry, but you did say
There's
something
content
true.
creators that like live off of it. Like
Yes.
that Charlie D'Amelio girl that's on top of TikTok.
Well, where's she from?
Her shit's gone.
Where's she from though?
The States. no?
Exactly.
What does she
Canada,
do?
It doesn't matter for Canada.
It doesn't.
Oh, for sure.
It might be better for us. It
But I'm
actually
saying,
might be
like,
better.
I'm saying for the States.
No,
they're
that's
gonna-
control
they're
of
gonna
our
crumble.
media now. They're controlling our media. It's
They're
not
gonna
better.
crumble because of that.
Yeah, there's people in America who are
We're gonna get
Are
a bunch
TikTok
of new
stars.
Americans coming
Yeah.
up here just to do TikToks.
Okay, yeah, I think I imagine that would be the case. Like if we don't ban it, we're gonna have a bunch of TikTokers from America relocating
Yeah,
to Canada.
Exactly.
But like that's not the move, especially because it's not monetized here like that. But
yeah, and Trudeau's gonna be like, "Yo, I'm taking that down too."
he don't like social media neither.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
controlling our media right now. We barely know what's going on in the news.
bro,
Yeah.
So
I
it's
can't
just
even
over.
see CBC in my own country, bro. Like I go on their Instagram, it's like, yo, you're not allowed to see this content.
That's
I'm like,
mad.
aren't you guys the
So
news?
you-
Like,
so you
That's
think-
mad.
Do you think if they get shut down in the States, then it's gonna be just like a domino effect in everywhere else?
Yep.
Yeah, fam, we're America's little brother. We got to do
Yeah.
everything they do.
Yeah,
yeah, especially if we want their protection. But
Yeah,
I do think Instagram is still gonna be there. Instagram is, you know what I've been seeing emerging now? Snapchat. Like
again.
I've
it's
been
making a
seeing,
comeback, eh?
I've been seeing so many like Toronto creators have the star next to their name, and I'll just be scrolling Snapchat stories and I'll see like Deuce Gelato, Carly, Bilal Dawson, like, and I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
they're getting paid by Snapchat.
You can have series on
Right?
Snapchat. You can have like a series.
Yeah, from time.
Yeah, like I'll
Yeah.
and like I don't like follow any of them, but I'll see like a Chromas, I'll see like K Showtime, like, and all
Yeah,
of them
yeah.
have the star next to their name. So I'm like, oh, like this is like a viable option for I guess Toronto creatives because TikTok is not it. Instagram,
Yeah, it's for younger generation too.
yeah,
Snap.
Is it
Snap
safe to say that
making a comeback?
Instagram is not the wave anymore?
I
Or
like it.
it's still there. Like it's still
It's easier to use.
the central hub for like people open every day to see what's going
I think
on.
it's the
Yeah.
new Facebook. No,
Is it?
Facebook.
Is
sucks.
It
Is
is.
it?
It
'Cause
literally
Facebook-
is owned by the same.
No,
thing.
but
Yeah.
no, but it's the new like Facebook at one point was doing exactly what Instagram is doing now for everybody, and everybody now tunes into Instagram more than Facebook.
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
because
They're owned by the same
Well,
person. but
Like
it's
our
like-
parents are on Instagram, kids are on Instagram. It's Facebook.
No, kids are on Snap.
Kids on Snap. So Instagram, it then is definitely Facebook.
Yeah, it's Facebook now. It's the Facebook now.
Yeah.
I still think Instagram is so important for like not just your portfolio or like your resume, but
Mhm.
like just talking to people. Like
Yeah.
there are some people I don't have their numbers.
Yeah.
We just DM, you
Just
know what I'm
DM,
saying? Or even if I
yeah.
have their numbers, I choose to DM them on Instagram. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Mm,
And people go live, like the Instagram live still holds weight,
mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Like when somebody, like a celebrity has to get some shit off or whatever, and they're like, okay, to Instagram live we go. And then they,
Yeah.
like people tune in, you know what I'm
Unless they're
saying?
big on Twitter.
Yes. Twitter actually is
X,
making a
so-
big,
yeah,
yes,
X is like
you're right.
you could fully have a whole.
but
They'll do Twitter spaces
Yeah, you
and
could have
that'll go
the-
viral.
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like X is a little unhinged. Like it's just bare now, bro. Like I don't
well,
know.
it depends what algorithm you're in, right?
I guess
Because
that's my
if you're,
algorithm.
if you're into politics and stuff, you're gonna see Matt, Alex Jones, and all that
Yeah,
stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
I see a mix. I see some Alex Jones. The next
Right.
thing you know, some pum pum lips.
Yeah, like whoa, gotta scroll back up to Alex. You're like, oh.
When I'm going live, I have to go and make sure to do a Twitter check or an X check before I put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Because if you're just scrolling through X, like, or
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just call it Twitter. I'm gonna just call it. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable calling it X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're doing a Twitter scroll just on a live stream,
Yeah.
you can get your live stream taken down,
Easily.
bro.
Yeah.
You don't go
'Cause
through
some-
Twitter all
yeah,
willy nilly,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Some corn pulled up.
But yo, wouldn't it be refreshing to go back to a time where we didn't have like TikTok in like a from a social perspective?
I
You know
say
what
it
I'm
every
saying?
day. If they could shut down the internet for 2 days,
It'd be nice
The
to just
world
go
would-
back
would
to like
end.
Friday would have a flipping hissy
I'm not
fit.
comfortable with that.
He would go.
Friday will go to Young and Dundas.
This
Song,
guy
we
would
love
be
hip hop live.
gone, like-
You know, because I feel like social media has become such a easy tool to let people know about what you're doing,
Yeah.
whether it's your business, whether it's your
Mm.
art, whatever. Like, It's the grand equalizer.
Yeah. Bread and butter. Yeah, literally,
Like,
you
when
need
you-
social media.
Okay, that's the only thing you could promote on it now. And then if you're like trying to do an op thing, they'll just be like, shut it down.
So
You know what I mean?
restrictions. basically.
Restrictions. Like if they were just to do that now, and it would only be pure information that you can get, you could actually learn from. You know what I mean? Really learn from it.
Yo, if the internet went down, what would you do?
I wouldn't care.
Well, I was a street team leader at one point.
Right?
You're gonna
I
go
would-
back to the
I'd
roots.
get
alive?
back to the
Back
block.
to these posters.
Yeah.
Back to these flyers.
We would
right?
do a live right there on at Dundas Square.
Print shops would be having a field day. They'd be partying like, they're like, we're back.
Fanny would be like on the corner, like, extra, read all about it. Like you'd have the newspapers and shit.
You gotta do
We Love
something.
Hip Hop newspaper would be crazy.
You gotta remember, no social media. There's no YouTube.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
YouTube social media.
So what would
Technically.
you do? What would you do?
Holy.
I think there'd be chaos.
Well, remember, it happened
what
for a
do we
second.
do?
Everybody
no?
would have to be busking. Man.
Yeah, I would start busking
Yeah,
straight up.
I'm saying
It's
we'd be
just
on
like
the
this
side. We'd
down
be
the street.
busking. We'd be doing a live.
Busking. Break that down to me again. I'm not sure what busking
when
means.
you know when they got
It's-
breakdancers
those
on the side
live
of the
street
street.
performers.
Live street performing.
It's doing.
I gotta
It's,
We become buskers.
Busking.
Yeah,
it's
we're
where
busking.
but you have to get
You have to have
a.
your hat out, dog.
You have to actually get a license for it.
You see someone walking by, like the guy in the red shirt. What do you think about this? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
And
you have to be like
you have a
that.
hat out, or you have a box. They put money in. You know
So
what I
what
mean?
would be podcasting in the middle of the street?
Busking
I think so.
podcast.
Yeah, people would drop money, but you need to have a license for that. Or
We should try that. We
Are
should
you
just
guys
try
ready
that
for
one
that?
time.
You
Yeah.
just set up a table and just go sit in the corner
We
of
should
John
just do
Square?
that.
Yeah.
We should. I think we should just do that in
And
general.
That
Pull
would
up.
be kind of fire.
We
still.
need maybe one security or something.
Yeah, we
pull up, be like, yo,
switch
yo,
it
like
up.
a rap, you know?
You have to
Like
get
a rap.
you have to get something for that. You have to pay
Yo,
something.
the amount of
to be able to
bums
do
that would be trying to rap that day,
Yeah.
we'd have bum editorials. Like it would be crazy. Like
just-
all the rappers in the
Summertime.
city would be.
Summertime, we can try a couple episodes.
You need a license though, a busking
You need
license.
a busking license. Yeah.
We'd get it.
But yo, we
It's
can
easy.
do that and do it in the summer sometime.
Busking,
That'd be
that's easy,
crazy.
bro. Make sure you have the hat out. Boom.
We're
Drop
live
your
at
load.
Young and Dundas.
Well, hey,
Oh my
That's
god.
a crazy. That
That's
one.
only if the
hold on.
internet stops.
I don't know what the
Yeah,
rules
yeah,
are,
yeah.
but you might have to pay something different or get a different license
Fam.
to be able to do it there.
I don't think we're
Oh.
doing. If the internet doesn't drop out tomorrow, we're not doing that.
we're not
fam.
doing that.
It is a it's a
fine.
safety hazard
We
too.
don't got a bus. Nothing.
Yeah, no.
We'll be fine. We'll be
good.
fine. Well, listen, man.
I'm joking.
Keep our fingers crossed. I don't want TikTok to be banned.
Nah,
Let me
fam,
do-
it
before we
doesn't
get off
matter
of
for
this,
you though.
Before we get off of this, and we'll do this quick fast. Do you want TikTok to be banned? Me, I say I don't want it to be banned. You?
Ban it. Take it away. I
You don't care. Or
Don't
you
care.
ban it.
Ban it.
TikTok is my biggest platform, and I have friends that do well on TikTok. But I would just want to see what happens because we already know what life is like with TikTok. But like, let's see like how these people would adapt.
Adjust.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what
So
do you really?
you're cool with it being
I'm
banned?
cool with it being
Right?
banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B3?
I think like having a need for it to be like alive and running, it is kind of says a lot about me. You know, like I care more about having a social media than being, present in the real world. So
But really, does that define you? You live in a real world. That's a meta world, right? Does the meta world define you, or does the real world define you?
I'm
Because
saying
if that
my
stops,
need
the real world
for
keep
the meta
going.
world
Yeah,
is in and itself a definition of who I am. Like if I need it.
Yeah, if you need it, then there's a problem with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
so
I get
You know
it.
what I
I
mean?
get it.
Like-
I get it. I
Like
get it.
I'd rather not need it,
need it.
so I'm okay with it being alive or not. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you. I feel you. I
No,
feel you.
no, that's not-
Likewise, here nor there, but if they got rid of it,
Let's just
that's
see
it.
what
Okay.
happens.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I guess I'm the only
But if
fiend.
they're to say Instagram and all that and YouTube, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
no,
trying to
now
shut
you're
in
not-
the pockets.
If all of the internet were to just die, then we're
Yeah.
all. I think the whole world wouldn't last 2 days.
Anarchy.
It would be a whole problem.
Not really.
We would figure it out.
I don't think.
I have
I don't
board
think
games at my house. Like
the
bro, I
the
just-
stock market,
Oh,
everything would crash. Everything
Yeah,
you
true.
know? So I
True.
think
But that would be the reset.
That would be the.
But
I'd be
in a
just doing
bad
bear
way,
push-ups.
though.
I'd be outside doing bear push-ups.
That's the
in
reset.
a bad way. It could be catastrophic, bro.
Well, listen, man. Salute to all the TikTok users out there. Salute to
Yes.
all the
Salute.
creators too, man.
Yeah.
We love hip hop.